Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special episode of Kingdom Noobs. My name is Globku, here with Warak.
Hi, kawaii. I need to wait. Where's the chat? Why have you done?
Scroll to the right.
Woo!
Up. View on watch page. Click with the middle mouse button. There you go.
How do you know that?
It's tricks and tips. I don't know. You don't need to pop it out. I can see it from here. It's fine.
Okay.
Can you see it from here?
I can.
That's the question, because you're in need of glasses, my friend.
No one believes me.
Today we catch up on stuff that we missed, namely some Ansem reports. You can see I have a file open right here. This was sent in by Killing Joke, who's a regular viewer of the stream. He sent it to me via Discord. If you're not on Discord yet, be sure to join in the link in the description down below. We're gonna be taking calls from people live on the stream, so if you have a microphone and you want to chat with us,
just call the number below.
Just go to Discord, and I'm gonna open Discord right here. If you are on Magical Noob, you join the Noob Lounge, and we'll be right here on Magical Noob HQ. If we see people here on the Noob Lounge, we might drag them to Magical Noob HQ, and we can chat with you guys in real time. So yeah, do that if you want to chat. But before we get to that,
sorry, will they be able to hear me or just you?
They'll be able to hear this microphone.
That's a SingStar.
It's what? No. It's got black tape right here. You can't see the SingStar logo.
You put black tape.
Yeah, because I was going to a Nintendo event, I think.
And he used that.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna take a Sony microphone into a Nintendo event.
It'd be so funny to sing like SingStar there in red and yeah.
So yeah, but before we get to the calls, we have Ansem reports to read. We have 358 over 2 days reports to read, and we have at least one cutscene to watch.
We already read some of the Ansem reports, right?
Yeah, but now we do them all in order. And at the end of this, we'll probably have questions. And since people have been so helpful in chat, I thought we'd give them the opportunity to chat in real time with us. That will probably clear things up a bit faster.
Yeah,
right?
I would love that. Instead of just waiting for chat to write. Writing takes a long time, so talking is faster. I agree with that.
All right, so let's start with the Ansem reports.
You're good at reading, so you go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a little bit of this. Much of my life.
Miri-san, Toki-chan, no-name-chan. Are you a no-name or are you a nobody?
Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well, not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with the people's smiles and respect, but though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure, given the chance. The smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost to those taken by the darkness.
Okay. So he's saying he's the ruler of this world. What world? First off, no. What
Good question. As the ruler of this world.
Yeah, what world? Also, he seems to be. Yeah. Let me read it again. Okay. Does he seem like a good person, or he just receives smiles and respect from people?
He seems like a respected scientist.
Okay.
That is doing some good research on darkness, and it started as genuine curiosity, but of course we know what that turned into with Ansem. Turned into him being, swallowed by darkness itself.
Yeah.
Ansem report number 2. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. 1. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. 2. Cultivate the darkness in a pure heart. 3. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments caused to the test subject's heart to collapse, including those most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatment produced no signs of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seem born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments?
Okay.
Common knowledge, I think. Right now, it's like, hey, people get consumed by darkness, they turn into heartless.
Yeah, he playing around. Did he put darkness in people's hearts, and people were consumed by darkness, and they lost their hearts?
Yeah. So was he experimenting on live people? Like, is he already bad at this point, or is it just?
If he's already experimenting on real people, he said cultivate darkness in a pure heart. So he
a pure heart that could have been dead. I don't know.
No, if dead is dead. If you die, you lose your heart, right? You lose everything.
No.
No, what happens?
I don't think if you die by natural causes, I don't think you turn into a heartless.
No, you don't turn into a heartless. Everything is gone. You don't have a body. You don't have a heart.
Yeah, you do have a body. What happens when you die? Do you lose your body?
I'm saying in this context,
spectral spirit?
I'm not sure if you're gonna gather a dead body and see. Let's put darkness and see what happens. You want to see alive?
Maybe I just want to give Ansem the benefit of the doubt because it's so early.
Yeah,
I don't know.
True. I'm not saying that, but what I think is you need a live person with feelings and see how darkness works on them, right? That's how you see it.
I mean,
maybe, right?
Is it an even person? Because maybe it's just an animal with a pure heart.
Extract darkness from a person's heart. Okay,
but
he extracted from someone. Well, how about that person? Was that person good? Now, is that a pure heart?
They tried a person's heart, cultivating it in a pure heart, and then amplify the darkness and suppress it as well.
Suppress and amplify.
Yeah. So even the strongest hearts, they got swallowed by darkness at some point.
The experiments caused the test subject heart to collapse, including those the most. So people lost their hearts.
In a what is it called? The Night Before Christmas world? Halloween Town. In Halloween Town, they had hearts outside of bodies. So I think it's possible.
Well, you mean the Dr. Franken?
Yeah.
He didn't he created a heart?
He even created a heart, so.
But that didn't work, right?
But Sally also gives her heart as she wants, as she pleases.
Those characters are weird.
Look,
okay.
In a world where you can make replicas of people, I don't think it's far-fetched to think, hey, hearts can be outside of live people as well.
Okay. Okay, let's give him for now the benefit of a doubt.
By the way, here on Report 1, as a ruler of this world, Killing Joke said it is established in the First Kingdom Hearts that Ansem is the ruler of Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion.
Yeah. Right, Ansem Report 3. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness, or something entirely beyond my imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there's no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground, even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who like hearts, I will call them heartless.
So you're saying they're multiplying underground?
Yeah, darkness multiplies.
How does that? So two heartless can create another heartless. How does that work?
Darkness spreads.
Darkness spreads. Okay.
I don't know. Pollen or something. And some report number 4 now with
wait a second.
happier song. Yeah, we have
Why
questions.
were you asking a no name?
I was asking about Ansem.
Why is this called
Why is Ansem SOD called Ansem? And apparently that's a spoiler for Kingdom Hearts 2. So we don't know. We have no idea. Who's Ansem SOD?
What's a SOD?
I don't. Oh.
We don't know.
Oh.
But we guess he's handsome because he's handsome. Let's go.
Very handsome.
Very handsome.
The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I've provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. Hearts taken by the heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? It's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts?
Okay, so we find out how they multiply.
Yeah.
They consume other hearts.
Yeah,
What happens to the hearts?
they become heartless.
They become heartless.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say maybe this is a hint to something that Tukimais mentioned last episode while we were watching 358 over 2 days, which is there are two types of heartless. There are the purebloods, which are like the shadows and the pure darkness beings.
Are we talking about these guys? Are these the pure heart?
Maybe. And then you have the other ones, which are the emblems, which are the ones that have the symbol.
Yeah.
Now, if you kill the purebloods, they don't release a heart.
Yeah.
But if you kill the emblems, they do release a heart. So maybe purebloods consume living beings, but they become emblems because they had a heart, which is now sort of trapped.
Let's see if we find out more about that.
Report 5. To study the heartless behavior, I picked one out for observation. It wiggled its antenna and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antenna began vibrating as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but it didn't seem to be locked. So I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was that powerful mass of energy? That night, I observed a great meteor shower from the sky. Could it be related to the door I have opened? Interesting, so this is what happened on Destiny Islands as well, because he opened the door, a meteor shower happened, the world was kind of destroyed, and we learned that these doors are the doors to other worlds, which are usually closed. So when you open those connections, maybe the balance falls apart, or something like that?
It could be something like that, because our first mission was to close those passages, right?
Right, yeah, the first Kingdom Hearts is all about closing those doors.
Closing the doors. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's it. Report number 6. A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may be the ultimate goal of the Heartless. But what is that energy? I have devised an hypothesis based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed from other hearts and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart to the heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the planet itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? Yeah,
what do they mean to do? Just to consume it? Just to create more darkness? Just to spread more darkness?
I don't think the Heartless have a plan. They're just drawn to the energy naturally. It's sort of an instinctive thing, right? I don't know what they plan to do with it.
So now remember, they have, the worlds also have hearts. Wouldn't it be easy for the organization just to gather those big hearts? They will destroy worlds, of course.
I don't know if those go to Kingdom Hearts, if those are gathered, because the objective of the organization was to do Kingdom Hearts, and they were doing that by defeating Heartless. So
are they? Can you consider them bad? You can say they are bad because they are manipulating other lives, but is that a bad thing to want a heart?
We can asking me if the Heartless are evil for wanting the heart of the world?
No, I'm saying if the Organization 13... We can talk about this later, because I'm just asking, are they bad because they want a heart by killing Heartless?
No. That's not what makes the Organization 13 evil.
It's because they...
I think calling the Organization 13 evil is very reductive, because they're sort of a gray line in there, especially with all the different motivations from the different members. It's hard to just dismiss those guys as...
Yeah, I just remember. Just we were talking about it, and yeah, go on. Let's go on.
Yeah, okay. I am studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world. It is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened the door? I wonder how many other materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds out there? My curiosity never ceases to grow. But I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place.
The way you said it, my people and me, my people and I.
Yeah.
So it seems. Do you think that he cares about his people? For now, the way he's talking.
I think yes, there is a part of him that cares, but I think there's a bigger part of him that is just curious to solve this mystery. Yeah. And at some point that might overlap and he might leave the people behind. I think like his scientific curiosity is stronger than his love for the people.
Yeah, Killing Joke.
Killing Joke says?
Yeah, the Organization 13 is evil, not for what they want, but for how they do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
That might be a bit reductive because then we have people like Axel and Sora, who we can't really, not Sora Roxas, who we can't really say they're evil.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So that's how the Organization 13 becomes a bit tougher. Now, if we're talking about Organization 13 as the leader of Organization 13, Xemnas, then maybe the answer is a bit simpler. But the whole organization being evil is a bit reductive, at least from where I'm standing right now.
But then, Sex Man, or men's sex.
Yeah, men's sex.
We see him in that beach, and he acts differently.
That's as is recruiting Roxas into the organization.
We're gonna see him again, but that's a story for another time. He's there and he's acting differently. I know you guys know this, but no spoilers, of course.
Right. Okay. 8. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to the people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless.
Whoa.
Bad idea. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types remain distinct for the purpose of the experiment, so I will mark the ones that are created artificially.
Here we go. So the ones that are created artificially have those hearts, right?
Maybe.
So yeah.
Maybe those are the emblems. I don't know. Are they? I thought emblems also
he said
appeared
mark.
naturally. Okay.
Yeah, I will mark the ones that are created artificially. So all those Heartless we saw, they were made.
So there's a machine that creates Heartless, but Ansem was out for a long time. Maybe the machine just
kept doing them.
Yeah, it just kept creating them. Yeah.
If he was able to create a heart too from nothing, the Organization 13 wouldn't have to do what they're doing right now.
Yeah, that is weird though, because like Riku in Dark Mode, he has the same mark. But that's like something that awakened inside of him, right?
But it's handsome.
But it's also handsome. Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right.
Yes. Handsome is that I don't know
handsome
what this
SOD.
is.
I still don't know what SOD is. In a ROD beach. It was in the organization since 6 days. Yeah. Riku D mode doesn't have the cross. He totally does. Totally does.
He has the mark, he has the heart, right?
Yeah. There you go. Right there. Big on his chest. Maybe it's a different cross. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's talking about something else.
But yes, but it's true.
Oh, okay.
Emblem Heartless are the ones with the mark artificially created, says Killing Joke. Alright. SOD is Seeker of Darkness.
Hey, West.
Which anthem is that? I don't know. Anyway.
Maybe the Handsome Seeker of Darkness is the evil one, the after or whatever. Well, whatever. Okay, let's go on.
Simply astonishing. Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seemed that my opening the door has opened the path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest, that of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to the door I have opened. King Mickey came through. We assume King Mickey. Right?
Yeah, and maybe it was a bad decision.
And he told him about the Keyblade. This guy got curious about the Keyblade,
Yeah.
and he does pursue it in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, maybe that was a bad decision for Mickey.
Mate, I mean, you gotta give everyone a chance. And
Yeah,
Ansem
yeah.
wasn't that bad at this point,
True.
right? Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of stars in the night sky, and deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The heartless desire those hearts, born out of darkness in people's hearts. They seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of darkness.
So darkness and heartless come from hearts. Right? And the home of all darkness is the hearts of the world? Of the world?
That's his hypothesis, right?
Oh,
Okay.
this one has a cross.
Yeah, that's a different symbol. Yeah, chat left me curious. It's a different symbol for sure. Alright, cool. Yeah, there's no spoilers in this image search.
Okay.
God.
Okay, let me see it. Let me see him again. So, heartless and darkness come from people's hearts.
Right.
And then he said,
using that hypothesis, he thinks that the heart of the world is the heart of the heartless. Because there's darkness in people's hearts, there's also darkness in the world's hearts. That's the home that the heartless are trying to go back to. But again, this is just an hypothesis.
This is just an hypothesis, yeah.
Whew.
Also, he was like, he said he was.
Oh wait, sorry. This is the one I read. That's the next one.
He said he was. His body was too frail for the journey.
Yeah.
So is he using darkness to be able to?
That's what he. At this point, that's what he said. I will cast the body off and plunge into the depths of darkness, and thus becoming the answer that we know.
Yeah.
Report 11. Opening the door to a world's darkness causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of this collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of the key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I've chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I'll find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe.
What is this girl?
Who is he talking about? Yeah. That's curious.
Wasn't it Kyrie?
Maybe.
I think I was gone for some time.
Yeah, that's, and maybe like that was Ansem at the door in Destiny Islands, and he sort of got Kyrie. Remember right at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1?
Yeah.
Maybe that's that bit. I don't know. 12. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the heartless, and yet, nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a heartless. A close eye must be kept on this situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's hearts connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between. Wherein lies true nirvana? The fuck is this guy looking for nirvana now? Do you guys remember where Kairi is originally from? Yeah, the other world with the library.
Yeah, with all the lady and stuff. Okay. What happened here? The body's gone. The heart should have returned to the heartless.
So yeah, whose body is he talking about here?
Yeah.
Not really sure. But it's...
He said its memories remain, and is yeah.
Oh, what he took Kairi's art, didn't he? In the first Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then Sora gave his art to Kairi.
But it's like the body's gone. And why did the heart didn't return to the heartless?
What world is that? The one with the library? I don't remember the name. It's the one with the original. I don't I don't remember the name.
It's the world of
light.
No, it's the world. No. It's where Handsome lived.
Hollow Bastion? No.
Yeah, it was on the. Do you remember the library where we got the books and we exchanged?
Oh.
Right? You remember under the stairs?
Yeah.
There with the.
It's Hollow Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we don't know who the body is, and
I think it's Kairi.
Yeah, but why did not the? We said before, we already read before, if you have a strong will, right?
Yeah.
No, but that's different.
That's another thing.
That's another thing.
That's how you become a nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she lost her hearts. Technically, she was a nobody for a while, right?
Jesus.
But more curious than that.
Oh, okay, here we go. Kairi hearts went to Sora when the islands were dying.
Did it? But then Sora gave his heart to Kairi and he became a heartless. In that case, did he give both hearts to Kairi? Did he give Kairi's heart and Sora's heart?
Because we remember when we were playing Kingdom Hearts 1, Kairi would show up sometimes, right? Because you remember that, right?
Yeah.
So Kairi was always with him. Her heart.
Right. Okay. Right. Kairi's inside me? Yeah. Yeah, when Kairi flew past Sora. Yeah, when she was like a ghost. Yeah. Okay. Alright, but this. Get to the realm of darkness, one must go through Kingdom Hearts, the place where the world's heart connects. So this is the end of the first Kingdom Hearts, where Riku and the King Mickey get stuck in the realm of darkness.
The realm of darkness,
after going through Kingdom Hearts. Beyond this world is a place where darkness reigns. Now this was an hypothesis that Ansem had, because like, oh, Kingdom Hearts is darkness. No, Kingdom Hearts is light, and then light comes out. I don't know where that light came from, because after we defeat Ansem, it's the realm of darkness is on the other side. So his theory was correct, but he was defeated because he wasn't correct.
No. We already know what Kingdom Hearts is. Is where, you know, all the hearts, the world, where all the hearts go when you.
It's where the world's hearts connect, but also when you defeat Heartless, you feed Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly.
I guess.
So it's not a place.
Is there only one Kingdom Hearts? Here's a good question.
Sure, but I don't think you can say Kingdom Hearts is a place of darkness or light. It has both in it, right? Because a heart can have light and darkness. Right. So he was wrong.
Why is he searching for Nirvana now? Anyway,
maybe there was just a.
That is a good question about the multiple Kingdom Hearts. Thanks, Killing Joke. SM Report 13. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the heartless, the physical form disappears, but that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it's possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness or light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. I think it's describing a nobody.
Yeah.
The relation between the heart and the body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition, the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one that does not exist, shall be dubbed nobody. That's good.
Booyah.
That's good. That's a good explanation. And that's the last of the reports from the first Kingdom Hearts.
He did a good job explaining this. Yeah, by saying perhaps the body exists in another form, in another world.
Yeah.
So he can be in this place, in another place, exactly. And either be darkness or light.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Let's take Sora as an example. And this might be explained in the future. Sora lost his heart when he gave it back to Kairi and became a heartless.
Yeah.
So his body went somewhere else without a heart and Roxas was born.
Yeah.
So how does Sora get his body back?
How does he get anything back? Because he lost his heart too. He lost his heart, he lost his body. Where are those?
Right. Good questions. Okay.
Good questions.
And some reports read. More questions than we had previously, perhaps. But that's Kingdom Hearts in a nutshell. We're going to pause this song. And we're going to actually watch the cutscene that we didn't watch. The fighting scene between Roxas and Xion.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this... Wait. Says Killing Joke. All right. We wait.
We wait. If you have an answer for that.
But this, yeah. Remember when chat got like, "Oh, you didn't update the game," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did. We updated the game."
This was the scene that they wanted us to watch. It is a struggle to even remember her name. That's when she disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyway. For what? I don't know. You said
You said wait. Yeah.
I don't know what we're waiting for. We're going to play the cutscene. So we've seen this.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke. Xion! Thank you.
Oh, this is when he starts learning.
Yeah.
Just takes a smaller bite.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
I have not watched this, by the way. This is my first time, and I guess yours too. Sorry.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas?
I have the weirdest boner.
This is him. It's Sora. You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
Here we go. We didn't see this. Oh, hi. She turned into a Power Ranger. We skipped 3 forms, but that's okay. 3 forms? She's worse than Ansem.
Really? Move.
Okay.
He can fly.
Yeah, I got Glide. From Neverland. Pay attention to her clothes, guys. Okay.
That looks like the clothes from Ventus. I'm not joking.
Fucking Ventus, again. That's Sora's clothes. What?
The new ones when he
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 2?
yeah.
Probably, yeah. Well, I can't pay attention to something I don't remember.
The thing is, he has the memories from Shion now.
The other way around.
Yeah, but the new memories he created.
Uh-oh. Get out. Get out. Oh, fuck. And he died.
Yeah. Oh, he lost his memories.
And this is the cutscene that we watched.
Who are you? Again?
It's a
It's
struggle.
weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
Like your name.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah?
All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts. Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again.
Take care.
I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No. Shion. Who else will I have ice cream with?
Did anyone say ice cream? I'm the ice cream now. Okay. We've been here.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora. Oh, sore. Yeah, kind of sore on Kingdom Hearts. This guy. And Shion Boss. This. Okay. Perk.
It looked different, this one. This one looked different.
This one.
This one, exactly. But those clothes are from Kingdom Hearts 2, Sora.
They say no. They say it's not from Kingdom Hearts 2. Anyway, we have some more reports to read. According to Killing Joke, the secret reports don't tell you who wrote them, but I can tell you if you want. If it is not a spoiler and it will help us understand the reports better, then yes, I would appreciate that very much. Right, Warwick, switch to full camera, and you need to do some cable switching down there.
I'm gonna do some cable switching.
Yeah.
Don't look at me, please, while
so
I'm doing
now we're gonna switch from the PC to the PlayStation, where we can read the reports, and
it is a spoiler, so
that's
no.
next. It is a spoiler, so no. Okay. And then, if you want to join the Noob Lounge, we will then drag it to Magical Noob HQ, and you can be a part of this stream, because we will probably have questions, and you can chat with us in real time.
Yeah, if you admire us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
If you like our voices.
That's yeah. Sure.
If you want to be with us forever, if you want to share your heart with us.
All right, so it is a spoiler from Kingdom Hearts 2 reports. That's the thing, though. Like, Killing Joke is not sure they tell us who it is, and if the game tells us who it is, well, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do about it?
It's these nuts. These nuts wrote the reports. Alright, so 358 over 2 days. By the way, what's the meaning of that title? Because it was 359 days for first of all that it was in the organization. So what's the over 2 days? What's that all about?
Did we play over 48 hours? Did we take 48 hours to play the game?
No. Curious about that. Roxas Diary.
There's one missing. There's two missing.
There's several missing.
There's a there's a lot of them.
That's a lot of entries. Is this really? Am I doing all this? Alright, let's speed through. God, that's a lot. Secret reports.
These are, yeah, okay. Those are the secret reports?
Well, fuck.
There's a lot. Those are a lot. Okay, meaning.
It's 358 days over 2 being Kingdom Hearts 2. 359 was the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. Gotcha.
Oh.
Gotcha. Okay. What am I doing? Secret reports? Roxas Diary? Secret reports are more important than Roxas Diary.
Okay.
A name defines an object, okay, describes the span of it, gives it purpose. We embarked upon the replica program to ensure our new power stays ours. Now our shadow puppet, number 1, Noi Shion, lives. It needs a name, something to define it, give it the hollow vessel purpose. Roxas.
But this isn't Sex Man that, came up with that idea? Man sex?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's Vexen. No, I don't know. Seems like we're getting new members every day. Number 13 was a boy, Roxas. Now we've got a number 14, Shion. Today's mission was to show Roxas the ropes. I feel like they've had me babysitting him since he got here. He's not a bad kid, but he's spacey. Good fighter though, at least I won't be bored. Maybe it's Axel. I think most of the reports are easily identified who wrote them. Yeah. Shion is being monitored. Roxas, meanwhile, has begun his training exercises. It is imperative that we keep Shion from having undue contact with Roxas until we are certain it will perform as expected. I haven't been reading the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have. This is the only one.
Okay.
Scrolls down. It is imperative we keep Shion from having undue contact with Roxas until we are certain it will perform as expected, which will take another 10 days if Vexen's convictions are to be trusted. As for the Keyblade Master, Marluxia will no doubt be keeping an eye on him. So that's... Yeah, Castle Oblivion, Chain of Memory stuff. Another mission with Roxas today. He's seriously my responsibility. At least he's starting to talk like a normal person. Maybe that means his memory's coming back. Still, this kid's supposed to be the Keyblade Master's nobody? I don't see it. Ugh, how dare they shut me out of monitoring the Keyblade Master? And then send me off to teach that half-baked nobody basic magic. I should have him light me on fire. It won't be long now though, once I'm over at CO, Castle Oblivion. Our plan goes into action, no more playing nanny, ever.
I got Marluxia.
What? What about Marluxia?
Did I say Marluxia?
Yeah.
Who's Marluxia?
Pink hair.
Yeah, that was Marluxia, right?
What? No, why? I think the fire references for Axel. Remember who taught Roxas magic? No, I don't. No, I don't.
The other traitor.
Larxene? Larxene?
Oh, it could be Larxene, yeah.
Oh. They pushed up the Castle Oblivion plan. Our little hero with the key must have made a move. Me and his nobody have been meeting up for ice cream the last few days. It's totally Axel.
Yeah.
Not the best conversationalist, but at least he's mastered a few facial expressions besides doom and gloom. I told him about Castle Oblivion, but he didn't seem to follow. Guess that's understandable. Obviously, they don't remember they didn't play the game. That's true. We probably read it, but that was hard to remember. The program is largely on target. Number 1, my finest replica has proven an even greater success than I anticipated. So now it's Vexen. So this is different people.
Yeah, different. That's what I'm saying. No, it's not always Axel.
Yeah. I intended to take the other vessel, judged unfit for number status, to Castle Oblivion, where I will subject it to further testing. One thing is clear. Could those replicas not be classified as a special sort of nobody? Marluxia has succeeded in leading the Keyblade Master to the castle. I sense multiple threads at work, but details on each of the projects are scarce. I suspect some alleged organization projects are secretly private machinations. Marluxia seems especially suspect. They suspect him of being a traitor. Pressing Zexion for answers would be a waste of time. I know that, but his dearth of information is hard to accept. What's happening on the upper levels? What ought we be doing down here? They hug their truths close and leave the rest of us to speculate. Zexion talks of the bond we share as an organization, but how could such a thing exist? Still, he remains the only one I can trust. Simple deduction suggests Axel's outwardly inscrutable actions are the result of some directive from Sykes. Why else eliminate Vexen? He simply wanted to do research. Did we not all stand to gain from the fruits of his program? What is Axel thinking? Axel is in the way, though I don't know if he's aware of our plot. Vexen had no part in our plans. Why eliminate him, assuming Axel's orders were to root out the traitors to the organization? Discerning his motives merits our full attention. Doesn't harm to say that one is Lexius, right? Yeah, one of them. I've uncovered most of what I need to know about the replica program. But where's the other one? I can't find any trace of it. Vexen was caught in the middle, pitiable but unavoidable. I could not risk his program falling into their hands. Of greater concern are the traitors, not the obvious turncoats, but the ones who will get in his way and my way. The Keyblade Master is not our enemy. Roxas woke me up today. I think he was dreaming this whole time. Being with him feels strange, familiar, like listening to the waves crash up against the shore. But
Is
why?
this Shion?
I think so. The replica program continues to apace, but something has gone wrong at Castle Oblivion. The Dusks have returned, with word that none of those we dispatched survived. But the news came in fragments. I still know too little to extract the truth. I doubt Axel would be among those lost, but I must plan for the worst. First, I must locate the Keyblade Master. I've lost track of the Keyblade Master and the other intruders. I'm the only one left in the castle. Everybody else has been destroyed. My orders were to end the traitors, but I think by this point I fit that bill better than anybody. There's one last thing I need to look into while I'm here.
Who's this?
Axel.
Axel?
Dusk.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, Dusks talk, apparently. Yeah. Dusks talk. I thought they'd just swoosh, whoosh. Nope. They talk. They reported stuff. Or at least Axel understands what they mean. Might not be verbal speech, but hey. I've lost track of the Keyblade Master and the other intruders. I am the only one left in this castle. Everybody else has been destroyed. We've read this.
Yeah.
71, the Traitor's End. Sykes had a hand in what went down at Castle Oblivion. Well, more like a whole arm. Which means Axel was in on it as well. It's a fact that Xemnas ordered Axel to take out the traitors, orders which went through Sykes. No specific names were given, but naturally Xemnas knew who the turncoats were right from the get-go. The longer you know someone, the less you need to speak in clear terms. Everything gets across with a wink and a nudge, a little reading between the lines. When it comes to what befell our late comrades at Castle Oblivion, ambiguity suits me just fine. But the Keyblade Master and Roxas came out and say every little thing that comes to mind. Maybe that's human, or maybe they're just special. I lost the ability to use the Keyblade, and I have no idea why. I don't know what to do about it. About anything. It happened suddenly, and after Roxas woke up. If I can't collect hearts anymore, the organization has no use for me. This is terrible.
Shion, of course.
Yep. Honestly, I never got why Roxas was so crazy about Shion. I know they both joined up around the same time and they're both rookies, but how do you get close to somebody who hides their face all the time? Well, I saw it today all of a sudden. Number 14 up and takes off her hood. Shion is a girl and she looks just like Namine.
What?
That's when Axel saw her face for the first time? Yeah. Roxas had been coming along on my missions to help out since I can't use the Keyblade. Axel is covering for me, so I should be safe for now, but what am I going to do if I never get the Keyblade back? I can't lie forever. The hearts collected by our two Keyblades wielders, Roxas and Shion, have gathered together, and now the almighty Kingdom Hearts waxes large in the night sky. Our efforts have come to bear fruit, nearly ripe for the plucking. All plans proceed smoothly, alarmingly so. In fact, though this is no time to be deterred by paranoia.
But wait, you know, if she was taken from Kairi, if she was, you know, because of Sora memories, why did he say he looked like?
She looked like Kairi because she was the appearance of how Sora remembered Kairi.
Yeah. Then why did Axel say
she looks like Kairi?
She said she looked like the Namine. She just looks like Namine.
Oh shit! Did I read that wrong?
No, you said Namine.
I said Namine?
Yeah.
I thought I said Kairi.
No, you said Namine. But maybe you didn't think about it. Why does he remember? Why does Axel remember?
I mean, Namine is also... Namine is the shadow of Kairi.
But it's a shadow. Is it a nobody?
Maybe they have the same face. If you take the hair, it's the same face.
Help! Is Namine a nobody?
Axel didn't know Kairi, but he kinda did too, because Namine is very good at drawing, so he drew... She drew her face. He could have known Kairi that way, I don't know. What the fuck?
But after all this, we still don't know what Namine is.
She's the shadow.
What's a shadow?
Yeah, that we don't know, so...
We know about nobodies, but we know what's a shadow.
Yeah. My past. Neither Roxas or I have any memory of our human lives. This is Shion. I don't even remember my first days as a nobody. Roxas said he was the same, but I'm not so sure. For me, it's a total blank. I can't even remember the day I met Roxas or Axel. It's all a blur. Shion regained her ability to wield the Keyblade. I don't know how or why. Maybe there's some more to the Keyblade Master they're not telling me about. I feel like I've been spending more time talking to Roxas and Shion lately than my old friend Sykes. This has to have been what it was like. Friendship. Every day it's work, work, work. I'm dead bored and I'll kill for some vacay. And nobody needs his rest, am I right? And when I get it, it's gonna be nothing but me and my sitar. Remember this guy? And nothing but me and my sitar.
Is it that guy?
Yeah. Roxas is maturing at an impressive rate. His face, the way he handles the Keyblade, it's all exactly the same. The world seems so divided and alone, but there's always that steady thread there to connect them, and we nobodies can never escape the things we did as humans. So it goes. The one that wants to rest is Demix, obviously. Yeah, me and my star. Talking to Roxas and Shion always brings back memories of my human life. Back when I was a kid, it's a weird sensation. I ought to be able to share all this with Sykes, but I just don't feel like it anymore. It's strange, but I'm content with just missing what's gone. I'm not the one who's changed. You did.
Sykes.
Hearts and emotion. Watching that foolish beast flail about only deepens my disdain for humans and their incessant need to be pinned down by feelings. We became nobodies precisely to avoid the shackles of emotion. You did that on purpose?
But wait, but now you want hearts. What the hell?
Yeah. It was only later that we realized the scale of that loss. That some things simply cannot be done without a heart. Nonetheless, I can see nary a pleasant thing about it. They became nobodies on purpose. What?
All of them?
I think Namine is explained in Kingdom Hearts 2. Okay, great. Okay.
So yeah, some of them, it seems, decided to become nobodies on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, we became nobodies.
Okay. That man wearing the organization's coat, that jerk, he's too powerful. I can't beat him unless I get stronger. And I'm not a sham. I'm not. He is. He's the one pretending to be something he isn't. I agree. You're both shams. Riku and Shion. As expected, the duplicate is starting to show its limits. The program showed promise, but a puppet is just a puppet, something to be toyed with until it breaks. I'm utterly at a loss as to what Roxas and Axel see in that thing. How best to dispose of it merits my consideration going forward. Sykes or Xemnas, I'll say. I wasn't ready to see Roxas again. I can't help but compare us. We both use the Keyblade, but we're so different. Does he dream? It seems like that's all I do anymore. Last night I dreamt of the ocean. I was drowning. Roxas and Shion must have had it, but must have had it out over something. Knowing them, it's something dumb, but still, watching them, it's like they're human. It's messing with my head. I kind of wonder if Roxas understood all about the wrong buttons. I get the sense a lot of it went right over his head. Alright, I know what shadow means. I know what a shadow means though, because I spoiled it for myself by watching the wiki. Quest! You cheater!
No, you can't go to Wiki.
You already did. What are you gonna do now?
Don't do anymore. Forget about it.
Now we need a donation. No, kidding. I don't want to pressure anyone.
We need to talk with Namine. We need to talk with Namine to change your memories.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.
That's what we need to do.
Seriously, I don't want to pressure anyone into
Don't feel pressure.
I've got my new hit. I got my new hit single.
Oh god.
X-Face is always barking at me to work, but what's he expecting me to do against a monster like that? I mean, stop and think about skill sets when you divide up a labor already. Fucking goddamn it. The number 1 project. Shion failed to complete the mission. If this continues, destroying it and using the next replica as the duplicate would undoubtedly yield a higher grade copy. Destroying it and using the next replica as the duplicate.
It's using Roxas instead of number 1.
A higher grade copy. Number 1 was among the initial lot, which naturally raises questions about its capabilities. At present, it is nothing short of broken. I cannot fathom why Xemnas would want to keep it. So this is Sykes. I can't even donate. I don't have a credit card. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't do it.
It's fine. You'll buy me coffee when we meet up.
Yeah.
But pizza's on me. There has to be something to what Sykes said. Why isn't Shion qualified to be one of us? He said to just look at her, but at what? The fact that she looks like Namine? Shion and Namine must be connected. Who's nobody's Shion anyway? What is Sykes hiding? Okay, so someone doesn't know she was just a replica created by
Axel
Vex.
didn't know.
Didn't he?
He knew after.
Okay.
He knew. For a long time. That's why Roxas was mad at him, but I don't think he knew right from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I can't donate, but I can offer myself as your servant for the rest of the Kingdom Hearts streams.
Coffee, not beer.
Well, depends on the time of day, I guess. I find myself envying the children. Perhaps some fundamental difference exists between those who became nobodies as adults and otherwise. The longer you have lived, the more you are positioned to lose with such a gamble. But a child can look forward, unafraid, even in the face of immeasurable odds. I doubt they even see life as a gamble the way we do. Interesting. Shion continues to sleep. All analysis on its functions suggests no marked change. The copying appears to be working, but a replica is a replica. My latest reports to Xemnas on this netted me no clear answers. He simply stood smiling. At times, I find his thinking impenetrable. I finally wake up just to pass out again. Why? Because I'm a failure? I dreamt the whole while I was out. It was something nostalgic, but what? Why can't I remember? It could be a key memory from my human life. All I can remember is the sound of waves, gentle in the distance. I thought I'd never see the word replica again. Any rational man would realize the Riku replica was not likely unique, but I'm the only one in the organization who knew of his exceptional copying functionality and that he ultimately formed a sense of self. The fact that I knew all that and still never noticed the truth about Shion speaks to how remarkable a replica she must be. So this is Axel learning she was a replica? But my question remains unanswered. Who is she a replica of? Namine? Kairi? Or perhaps someone entirely different? Why did the organization admit her into its membership? And why would such a fine replica fall unconscious or sporadically lose its command of the Keyblade? Yeah,
Remember,
we never questioned this, right? Who is she a replica of? Because Riku was a replica of Riku. Who is Shion a replica of?
she was trying to replicate Sora through Roxas. Remember that?
She was a replica of Roxas? She was a copy of
okay.
a nobody?
Yeah. No. She was trying to replicate Sora through Roxas because Roxas is Sora's nobody. Because a nobody and a replica is
so
different.
Shion is a replica from Roxas?
No,
and that's how she's connected to Sora?
No, Shion is a replica of Sora. Because you saw his face in the end.
I also saw Kairi's face.
Because she was still absorbing Sora. She was still sucking Sora. You remember when Axel went to get Shion? When she was already talking with Namine?
Yeah.
If this is Axel talking, when he finally saw, when she took the hoodie off she saw Sora's face, and then he learned that.
Right. It's not up to us whether or not you guys can answer this. Like, we will theorize about everything.
Yeah.
If you guys think we're missing some piece of knowledge, you can reply. If you think it's something that's gonna come up and you think it will ruin something, yeah, you just go for it. It's not explained in future games, I think, then yeah. I mean, we're gonna have this question forever, and in that case, you should definitely give us the answer.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think Shion is trying to copy, is a replica of Sora, and he's trying to do it because they don't have access. I don't know.
I think we can explain Shion stuff here. I agree, Killing Joke. Like, she was born and killed in 358 over 2 days. Even if she shows up later, like, I think the whole arc is sort of here, right?
Yeah.
This quest says Shion took Sora's memories through Roxas. That was clearly said in the game. I also remember that, which is why my hypothesis was, oh, so she's a replica of Roxas. She's an imperfect replica of Roxas. Okay. Killing Joke confirms it. Right. And that's how she's taking memories from Sora, is through Roxas. Alright. Why did she lose command of the Keyblade? That has to do with the state of consciousness of Sora and Roxas and all that. Yeah. Even if Shion is a replica, a puppet, she's still Shion. I understand that in my head, but how do I interact with her now? Riku replica was just a tool, but I can't just use Shion. No, I was wrong to have just used Riku replica in the first place. How is a man-made puppet any less worthy than a nobody that was never meant to exist at all? They're both ambiguous, tenuous at best, and she's my friend. Even if neither of us should exist, that doesn't invalidate the bonds we form. Next break we get, I told her we'd all go to the beach. I hope we get the chance. Our little summer vacation. I know if we can get together and laugh about stupid stuff, this nagging doubt will go away. Secrets about me. My body feels heavy. My head aches. I'm too busy dreaming to get any rest from sleep. Axel knows something. He's hiding some secret. It must be in Castle Oblivion. That's where I was born. Yeah, she clearly said this through the game.
Yeah, so yeah, and also this. She also has the memories from the boss from Kingdom Hearts 1. So Xemnas went to get Sora's memories in that secret boss on Kingdom Hearts 1.
True. Yeah. That's how. Okay, so they made a replica of Roxas and gave her Sora's memories, which is what happened on the secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 1, is Xemnas stealing.
And Xemnas was happy about it.
I don't know if that's Xemnas, by the way. Is that confirmed?
I think it was Xemnas.
Okay.
But Xemnas also was happy because if Shion would, if Shion kept meeting with Roxas and stealing memories from Sora, Sora would would stay asleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Okay. All right. I don't remember when Xemnas tells Roxas, I've been to see him. No, I don't remember that. Shion's appearance should vary based on the relation to the viewer to her. Sykes sees her as simply a puppet. The program approaches completion. Through Roxas, Shion is assembling a copy of the hero of the Keyblade. As proof, she sometimes appears to take on his form to my eyes.
This is Axel. Yeah.
Shion's disappearance is fascinating. If she really is breaking from our control, it's a sign of her approaching the essence of the hero. It seems Sykes still doesn't truly see her. I'm curious to know how she appears to the others. I see her as him, though I suspect that Xemnas sees something else entirely in her. Ooh. The air is changed. I can feel it. You go out on a big gamble at a time like this and you're going to lose big. That said, it's betting against the worst odds that nets the biggest win. I'm eager to see how this hand plays out. What the fuck is this?
I don't remember. Who is this?
Oh, the scene I've been to see him was the one on the beach. Okay, when he tells Roxas, I've been to see him. Him? Who's him? Ooh. The cutscene you said appeared a lot on Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, we're gonna see it again. Okay, cool. Why did the organization, Quest asks, why did the organization want a 100% copy of the Keyblade Master under their control? They had 2 wielders for almost a year. Yeah, but then they lost them, and that's why they wanted a copy under their control.
They wanted two guys together, more hearts, and they wanted to keep Sora asleep, so Sora don't interrupt their plans.
Shion is gone. Roxas still doesn't know anything, but Shion found out. That's why I need to find her. We don't have hearts, so we accept the facts we're given as the truth, but something far more important lies behind the truth. Sykes would laugh at people with no hearts calling one another friends, but that doesn't make it so. As the nobody of the hero of the Keyblade and the replica of that nobody, those two are special. There you go. That's confirmation right there.
What?
As the nobody of the hero of the Keyblade, Roxas, and the replica of that nobody, replica of
Okay, got
Roxas.
it.
Those two are special. Unique in every sense of the word, but that doesn't change the fact that we're friends. Nothing will. Got it memorized, Shion? Axel and Roxas are up to something. No plot. No, this is not Shion. No plot they concoct will change the fact that the organization has cast off Shion, though. Our plans have split, diverged, and advanced now to the next stage. The #1 project and the replica program merely pave the way. Our true goals lie elsewhere. Hidden truths. None of us really know everything that's going on in Castle Oblivion. Some rooms even Xemnas doesn't know about. Not many are even aware that Shion was born there. I wonder if the truth about that place will ever surface. That's why Namine was able to hide with Sora in Castle Oblivion. Like, that's why they didn't know where they were, because like it's a whole mystery. People don't know the whole thing. Okay. Like they said in the game, they need a Keyblade to complete Kingdom Hearts. They want to use Sora, but because it doesn't cooperate, they have replacements.
Sora was not cooperating.
Contact with Riku. The man they're calling the imposter, that fake organization member. It's Riku. Roxas could very well remember that, somewhere deep in his memory. Still, it's too soon to report this. I need to know why Shion was with him first. If she's siding with a hero, it could easily mean her erasure. What are you planning to do, Shion? Axel failed to report that the imposter and Shion are working together. Instead, the news came from Roxas. The boy is far more easily handled than Axel, but now Axel has captured Shion and returned her to us. His motives are impossible to read. Our plans can be altered if necessary, but doing so can only delay their realization. The virtue of a lie. Roxas doesn't trust me after the whole Shion incident, but I can't tell him the truth yet, so I keep lying. It's no big deal when you're a nobody. There's no guilt, no feeling at all. So why does it still sting, just a little, when I lie to him? All my dealings with Roxas give me this bizarre illusion of humanity. We watched the sun set today, the three of us. I didn't think we'd ever be able to do that again. It's like that dream I had. The one where I was at the shore with Roxas and Axel, watching the sun set over the water. I just want to stay with them. But how? What should I do? Shion is burning through missions at full tilt. She seems frantic. Why? I don't know, and speaking of, I still don't know what to say to Roxas. Even without my orders from Sykes, I'd do anything to stop Roxas from being erased. I just don't know if I can stand by and let that happen to Shion. Either. Axel's always helped me out, so I just assumed he would again. How long has he known about me? Shion? Maybe since long before we met in Castle Oblivion. But he told me to think for myself. I was so happy. But now, as I get stronger, Roxas keeps getting weaker. I shouldn't exist anymore. They say that nobodies were never meant to exist, but I'm the real affront. But before I'm gone, I want to help Roxas and Axel. Even just a little. I think the boy I saw today is the same Sora from my memories. Be they a puppet or the hero's nobody. We merely need a functional Keyblade master. That's all we need. The details are unimportant. The puppet has developed to a point where the hero of the Keyblade may be entirely redundant. Indeed, perhaps we ought never allow Sora to awaken. He cannot be controlled. He will rise up against us. We must move our agenda ahead with that firmly in mind.
Yeah.
That we had this question, like, does the organization want to keep Sora asleep? Turns out, yeah. It's getting hot in here. God.
Yeah.
Fuck. Riku gave me this time. What? Riku gave me this time. Axel told me to spend it thinking for myself. The organization is determined to erase either me or Roxas. They'll never allow us to coexist. I love Roxas and Axel. I'm sure Sykes would scoff at that, call it a trick of my artificial memories. But the time I spent on that clock tower was real. I wish the three of us could stay together, like this, forever. But I have to end this. I'll never forget today's sunset. Even if Roxas and Axel do, I won't forget. You won't exist. I couldn't tell Shion she was wrong, and I can't bring myself to end her. But it's either that, or I have to erase Roxas. There's no future where the three of us can sit around and eat ice cream. I know Roxas will never understand. I don't want to acknowledge it myself. I wanted to see Roxas one more time, but couldn't. What would I say? Did I ever really exist? Even if not, I just hope that those times we spent watching the sunset were real. I know Namine will tell me how to get back to where I belong. I should hurry to see her. The gears of Xemna's plan have begun to spin wild since the loss of half of our membership at Castle Oblivion. The results are there, but can this state of affairs fairly be called a success? If Kingdom Hearts can be said to possess a mind of its own, it is surely rejecting Xemna's. No, rejecting Xehanort.
Okay. Got it.
Roxas left the organization today. Who the fuck is Xehanort?
Birth by sleep.
Birth by sleep.
He has orange eyes too. You will see him.
Okay, but he has something to do with Xemnas.
But I didn't know he was connected to the organization really.
Xehanort. That's fun to say.
Is that a heart there in the middle of that?
Ooh,
but he
spoilers. Fuck. Well,
it's not a spoiler. It's not spoilers.
Kingdom Hearts 2 will explain Xehanort. Oh, okay.
Can you go back? Look at the name of. He has heart in it, right?
Heart. You can spell heart in there.
And there's an X.
Heart. No heart.
No heart.
No heart. X. So a member of the organization. No one
It's
has a heart.
It's a nobody. It's another nobody.
It's another nobody.
But I didn't know he was a nobody. Now I know. It's really interesting because I already know who he is.
Cool. So I may know who he is when I see him. I don't know. When we start playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and he shows up. Oh, this guy. I know his face. I don't know. I don't remember his name. I'll say that much.
I'll tell you right away.
I can wait.
No, I'll tell you when we play.
Oh, when he shows up?
Yeah.
Okay. Our plans never accounted for the possibility of both Shion and Roxas leaving. How did this come to pass? When did Roxas grow strong enough to outmuscle me? What were you really after, Leah? Leah is Axel. We joined the organization at the same time and formulated our plan. At this point, it's just an idle fantasy. Everything changed. You and me. This is Sykes.
Yeah, can you go back? Sorry.
You can also spell another. No, there. Yep. Cool.
Shit. Okay, we can go.
Xehanort will be fully explained later on. Alright. This was Sykes, obviously. Roxas left. It's so like him to just leave like that. Leave that winner ice cream stick behind. Come tomorrow, I'll probably get the order to hunt him down, but leaving that here makes it feel so permanent. I wish the three of us... Three? No. That the two of us could share some ice cream again someday. That's what it is to be friends.
He forgot.
Forgot Shion. And there's 358. With luck, we can bring Roxas back into our fold, but even if Sora should awaken, as the hero of the Keyblade, he is bound to keep unlocking hearts. If he should come to target us, we simply need to subdue him and use his power ourselves once more. That didn't work the first time.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this idiot? I must become one with Kingdom Hearts.
Xemnas.
Yeah, hang on. More
Or Xehanort.
deeper. I will become a higher existence. All of my true ambitions begin there.
This is either Xemnas or Xehanort.
Hey, we're done. Shit. Some stuff, we learned some stuff. That was useful, definitely. Alright, Warwick,
Yeah.
feel free to switch back to our full camera and switch back the cables. We're going to Discord now if you want to chat. If not, we're just going to discuss amongst ourselves for a little bit. But if you want to join the discussion,
Feel free.
yeah. Killing Joke, Tuki Mice, No Name, Quest,
No name. Xehanort.
Zihanort, No Heart, Another,
And another.
Another one.
You want the PC, is it?
I want the PC plugged into the TV. Going to Discord, says Killing Joke. Alright. So go ahead and join the Noob Lounge and I will drag you into the stream room. The only reason why I don't allow people into this stream Magical Noob HQ thing is so that people don't invade our live streams.
Yeah.
Basically. Is the stream gonna end now? No, just come to Discord. We'll
Come to
have
Discord.
a live discussion and yeah, okay. Killing Joke. Killing Joke is in the house. Hello.
Basically.
Hi.
Is the stream gonna end now? No, just come to Discord. We'll have a live.
Okay. Killing Joke, I need you to lower the volume of your stream.
Of yours.
please.
This is like real radio.
Hello?
Hi. Can you mute your stream, please?
No, just come to Discord. Okay.
I can hear your stream.
Lower the volume of yours.
Do I have to use my mic? Oh. If not, I can. I mean, you can.
Yeah, you can use your. We were just hearing that you still have the.
All right. Fix that. Come back later if you want. Tuki Mice. Hello, Tuki Mice.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Just gonna put this out there for Killing Joke. If you want to join, let me know. But we need you to mute your stream on your end.
Yeah, because we are hearing ourselves.
If you just want to type, that's also fine. Just type in here in the
general.
Yeah.
In the general, yeah.
No, in Kingdom Hearts Zones.
In Kingdom Hearts hard ones,
Kingdom
exactly.
Hearts Zones. Right, Tuki, you've been with us since the very beginning. It's well, it's a pleasure to finally speak to you. First of all, have you been enjoying the series so far? I guess that's my first question.
Yeah.
All
I've
right,
been
obviously.
enjoying. It's Kingdom Hearts.
Anything Kingdom Hearts goes. We obviously have a lot of questions, and not all of them can be answered today. Warwick, do you have anything you want to open with?
I was really surprised about Xehanort appearing right here.
Wait a second.
questions.
Okay.
Oh shit! Okay, this is still not fixed.
Okay, Killing Joke. Let's see if you can ask him to just turn off the sound from the stream.
Mute stream, and then we pull you in.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I already talked with Tuki Mice once. We were playing. We played some games. Overwatch.
Okay.
There's no Kingdom Hearts multiplayer yet, so we can play.
There
together.
was.
There was.
There was in Birth by Sleep, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. You have an Unchained Key.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think you had in any other game.
I'm actually curious about that.
Oh,
Like,
you
how was the multiplayer in 358? What was first of all? What was the
You
basic
could play
gameplay?
with any character from the organization.
And what was the basic gameplay? Because we had very different gameplay from the first Kingdom Hearts and Chain of Memories, and those are sort of the only two references we have right now. What did 358 do in terms of gameplay?
Okay, 358 was complex about gameplay. You had like a Tetris system for your inventory where you have
okay.
basically
Like a
a
Resident
bunch
Evil
of
thing?
blocks. You had a bunch of blocks like in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And you had to equip them. They would be like magic. They would be like keyblades, levels,
Uh-huh.
everything. You would just like equip everything, And in the multiplayer, you could play with any organization members: Sora, Riku, Donald, Goofy,
Mickey.
and Mickey.
Mickey. So I also noticed. Now you did tell me. You told me there was also multiplayer on Birth by Sleep. I remember seeing that, but I was never able to try it. Well, how was it then?
Basically, you had the Mirage Arena, which was kind of like an Olympus Coliseum, and
Okay.
you would do the stages with someone else.
Okay. Oh, that would be awesome. Do you think Kingdom Hearts 3 will introduce something like that?
I wish.
I wish.
I mean, the main series never had multiplayer, right? So it's doubtful that Kingdom Hearts 3 will. I mean, everything's the main series according to you. Like,
When they started working on Kingdom Hearts 3, there were some rumors about multiplayer because they were actually trying to get people who were working with networks and all the multiplayer stuff for the team, but they didn't know if it was for Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts or anything.
So they had like openings for those specific areas, like when we see on Blizzard, we see specific areas they need, and we can theorize what.
Yeah, and it was from the team. It was openings for the team that was working on Kingdom Hearts, but they were also working on Final Fantasy 15 and a bunch of other games.
Okay, got it. Interesting. The thing that I was talking just now, the fact that we saw Xeon art appearing on these reports. I know a lot of I mean,
it's coming up.
Globko doesn't know about him, but it was super curious for me to see him in these reports. And will we have an explanation about the connection between we'll see. We will
Definitely.
Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep.
All right, so let's dive into this lore a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the organization for a second. Do we know what they want to do with Kingdom Hearts? It's to restore their own hearts, right? They want to use Kingdom Hearts power to restore their own hearts.
Yeah, that's true.
Taking that assumption, do we know what Kingdom Hearts is already? Or is this still a concept that is going to be further explored in the future and we still don't have the full picture of what is Kingdom Hearts?
We don't have the full picture.
I think Birth by Sleep explains further what it is, but you can have an idea right now of what it is by playing Kingdom Hearts 1 and this game with the long name. And because they like say it, for example, I think in the reports, for example, in this game, you just play the movie. Sam says that if you collect cards, Kingdom Hearts will form. So we can assume this Kingdom Hearts is formed by real hearts, But I believe they explained in the first game that Kingdom Hearts was formed by the hearts of the worlds that were eaten by the Heartless.
So that report specifically said that Kingdom Hearts was what connected the hearts of the worlds, not necessarily that it was formed by the hearts of every world, more like a central hub, so to speak. And I think 358 Days, what it said specifically was when you defeat Heartless, their hearts compose Kingdom Hearts. Like Kingdom Hearts is made from the hearts that come out of the Heartless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, you played Globko, you played Kingdom Hearts 2, you finished it, and you also saw a secret ending. Do you remember that ending?
Did I see a secret ending on Kingdom Hearts 2? I don't remember seeing a secret. I don't think I did.
I think you saw it, and I saw it with you.
Well,
do you guys remember what the secret ending is? It was an ending introducing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
But
yeah.
I mean, but that's coming up, right? That's wait,
yeah.
The one. Oh, okay,
yeah.
Like the big, the field full of keyblades.
Yeah,
is that the thing?
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that. Well, that's coming up, and I don't want to spoil people who are following the story with us for the first time.
Do you remember, like in this game, the fight between Roxas and Riku on the skyscraper and all that stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
This one was, that cutscene was the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, another side, another story.
Okay,
yep.
Interesting. I remember seeing that cutscene a lot, but perhaps it was more on YouTube or trailers or stuff like that.
It was trailers, I think. Yeah. So, the reason why I asked if you saw it because. It's because you already saw it and I don't know how to say it.
Oh, words.
I don't know. No, it's not. I I don't want to spoil anything. That's why I'm not sure what
Well,
to say.
let's focus on what we played already.
Yeah, let's focus on that.
Okay, thanks for the microphone. All right. Yeah, okay, so Organization Kingdom Hearts, that 358 definitely answered a lot of questions I had. Not all of them, definitely. But I feel like a lot of it's still to come. But that's Kingdom Hearts. Does this feeling ever go away? Like, you guys have played everything that is to play now. Does this feeling of, that they haven't explained everything yet?
You reach Dream Drop Distance, and before you play Dream Drop Distance, you're kind of like, I kind of understand what's going on. You play the Dream Drop Distance, you're like, what the hell is going on?
Oh, they flipped the cards again?
Definitely.
Great.
Dream Drop Distance answers questions and arises like even more questions than that it answered.
Okay,
definitely.
but Dream Drop Distance is it's the latest thing to come out before 2.8.
No, that's in 2.8.
I mean,
Dream Drop Distance is okay, got it. So it was so they made it more complex on purpose.
I mean,
kinda.
You can't answer all the questions and then release Kingdom Hearts 3 with all the questions answered, right? You have to leave some loose ends.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Actually, there's a cutscene in Kingdom Hearts Coded, the other movie, that you can't watch until you've played Dream Drop Distance. Because if you watch it, that game's fucking spoiled at all, forever.
What are we gonna do then?
Kinda didn't spoil for me. I saw it before the Dream Drop Distance because I didn't watch. I had no connection with Dream Drop Distance before it came to the PS4 because I simply didn't had the patience to watch it in the 3DS. So I saw the secret ending and I didn't felt like I was spoiled because they stop in the right moment.
Well, yeah, it stops in the right moment, but like the character in that cutscene is like the one that like the biggest character.
They already got that spoiled.
Oh, we've already been spoiled?
They watched the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
That's also true.
But I don't feel that I was spoiled because I didn't understand anything.
That's the thing. Yeah.
When I watched it, I was like, I don't know what's going on here. It looks cool. I was looking more at I was not looking at the story. I saw a lot of characters there, but I don't know what those characters. I don't know who they are, right?
Right.
We saw a lot of characters, but we don't know who they are. But I don't even remember them anymore. It's just like, God, Namine, what are you doing? But and what we look at when we saw Kingdom Hearts 3 was mostly battle system.
Yeah.
Right, the combat system,
yeah,
and how good it looks. So whatever it shows there, we don't know.
And I think we haven't watched that trailer for a second time, specifically because we don't want to pay attention to the characters too much.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep ourselves spoiler free. But like, if a new trailer drops, we just can't resist it, and we gotta watch it. That gameplay looks amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, the gameplay looks amazing, the graphics look amazing, the way they did the characters, the textures, they look amazing. The lighting, the shadows, everything looks amazing. And when we think about Kingdom Hearts 3, we only think about, okay, what kind of worlds are they going to introduce this time, okay?
Well, the thing I remember from that trailer that might be a bit more spoilery is us standing on that castle's gates that we were in Chain of Memories. And there's an organization guy with white hair that I'm not entirely sure who he is anymore because I don't remember his face too much. So
all right,
yeah,
won't spoil that.
But okay, so in your opinion, what should we do? Because we're gonna move on to Kingdom Hearts 2, and then I assume Birth by Sleep.
Yes, indeed.
And then
I would suggest, like, okay, you played Kingdom Hearts 2, played Birth by Sleep, watch the recoded movie, but like at the end, I wanna think I will be on stream with you, like pause like the last secret cutscene and play Dream Drop Distance, and after playing Dream Drop Distance, go back and watch the last cutscene.
I think that's doable. I think that's definitely.
We can do that.
If it is the very last cutscene, then yes, I think we can totally do that.
I haven't watched the recoded movie on PS4, but seeing that it's a secret ending, I want to think it's after the credits. So you'll know when to skip it.
Okay,
I think it's the second secret ending.
The second.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
The first one is about Key.
So that's awesome. We have two more movies to watch.
You can watch because it leads to Dreamed Up Distance. The second one, I think, it also leads to Dreamed Up Distance, but it's like, well, I think it's a little bit spoilery if you haven't played the game. Chukima says he doesn't feel like that, so maybe you can watch it if you want. I don't know.
Yeah, but 358 is also spoilery if you haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh yeah, but well, that's true.
It's hard to not spoil ourselves, right? We're just trying to we're just trying to do the war they recommend us,
Because
right?
this is all over the place.
Yeah, this is all over the place. We're just in a loop. We cannot escape the spoilers. But if you say the experience is better if we skip that, I want a better experience. Okay, but if you say if we skip the last scene, the second secret ending, if you say if we skip that, watch the other movie, and then come back, if that makes a better experience, I don't mind doing that.
And also skipping the end there, it's not gonna give us a loose end on the story, right? On the contrary, it's one of those post-credit things that make you go, "Oh, I wonder what that was all about."
Yeah.
Actually, there's two post-credit scenes, like Tukimai said. I forgot about the first one on Recoded. The first one is like that directly leads to Dreamed Up Distance, so you can watch that because you'll better understand it. The second one is the one that I said that you should skip it until after you beaten Dreamed Up Distance.
That one was added after they made all the games, when they made the remakes. They added that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, we can totally do that. We can totally do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we can skip that final scene. Well, thank you very much, Killing Joke and Tukimais. It was a pleasure having you guys here. And it's a pleasure having you guys every day, clearing up our doubts on the lore. By the way, this is the type of discussion that I have to listen to all the time when deciding what game to play next. it's this sort of thing. Like, there's no right answer sometimes. And it's like, doing this first will spoil this, but doing that first will spoil that other thing.
Also, when we talk about Kingdom Hearts, I don't think we should sometimes think too deep, because this is not a science. This is it's a story, it's entertainment.
Right.
We can keep things not super clear, but leave it, because as we play these games, you know they love to leave meanings, even that or metaphors, even if they don't mean anything. Sometimes they do, or most of the time they do. But I don't think we need to go sometimes really deep and just make this is a science. Yeah,
and I think spoilers are the least important thing to be ruined, because like, okay, if I watch a spoiler for a future game, it's not that bad because I'm gonna play that other game. It's worse when games expect you to know stuff from other games, like how the nobodies were better explaining Kingdom Hearts 2 and we were having trouble understanding them while watching 358 over 2 days. That kind of stuff is the stuff that I'm scared about sometimes. But at the same time, like they said, if that's... They're gonna keep the organization's goal a mystery through Kingdom Hearts 2, and now we already know it. So it's kind of a spoiler, but it's not really a big deal. Because we're just bypassing the foreshadowing in a way.
Yeah, we will understand.
Yeah, and it actually, by playing it in chronological order, except obviously for Birth by Sleep, it helps you understand a little bit better for everything that's going on. For example, like I think Warwick said before that if you played Kingdom Hearts 2 at the beginning and you watch Roxas, but who the fuck is Roxas? And now you watch the movie and you understand who Roxas is. So that makes it a little bit easier.
Right, up to this point, he only showed up like in a post-credit scene in Chain of Memories.
Indeed.
We knew he was coming up, but we didn't know who he was, and now we know exactly who he is. This is the nobody of Sora. That's such a big deal.
Yeah, and I just remember, I think you were wondering why did Roxas fell into a coma?
I believe so. Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah. I completely forgot about that. No, not yet. I completely forgot about that.
I think I can tell you. I don't think it's a spoiler. Supposedly, he comes to a coma at the same time Sora falls asleep at the end of Chain of Memories.
Okay, I thought they were interconnected. Like it's the same answer as to why does Shion lose the ability to use the Keyblade. Like it's the connection between their states of mind, right? The three of them.
Definitely.
Yeah. I thought it was something like that. Yeah, for sure.
And although I keep asking and keep wondering who Ventus is.
Oh no! Stop with the Ventus.
No, fuck Ventus. Wait.
I'm gonna wait, but I'm so confused because I played Birth by Sleep.
No one told you to play Birth by Sleep.
I didn't have access to every other game.
Well,
so-
don't play Birth by Sleep. Don't start with the last game. What's the matter with you?
But now I really want to know what's the connection
That's a
with
good
Roxas
question.
and Ventus.
Yeah, but that's a good question because knowing who Ventus is and Birth by Sleep actually explains a fucking lot about actually what happened in this movie. It tells a lot of it. So that's a good question.
Yeah.
Be patient.
Yeah, I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I'll be patient.
Please do. Okay, so guys, we gotta end the stream now. But thank you very
All right.
much for this special episode. Special announcement to everyone watching out there. We are gonna take a week off. We're both gonna go on vacation. So enjoy the next week. But on the main channel, we're gonna have a Kingdom Hearts video that's gonna be coming out. Warrock is editing it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about Kingdom Hearts 3. How are we making a video about Kingdom Hearts 3? I wonder. Well, you're gonna have to watch it and find out. youtube.com/magicalnoob. It's in the description down below. But thank you very much for watching, folks. Look forward to that video next week. 2 weeks from now, we start Kingdom Hearts 2.
Bye.
Take
so
care.
excited.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. See ya.
Thank you for
See ya.
coming. Come again. And we're gonna end the stream right now. Thank you for watching.
I thought you
everyone.
did it already.
And we
What
were
are you
just
waiting
no. We were just saying goodbye to our good guests here on the radio. Magical Noob Play Kingdom Nudes Radio. Okay.
Kingdom Nudes? What's the Kingdom Nudes?
No, Kingdom Noobs, not Kingdom Nudes.
Oh, Kingdom Nudes Radio. It's gonna be on Wednesday. The stream's gonna be on Wednesday.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye-bye.